You got anything to add to that, Tammy?
No.
Huh?
I don't.
Tammy don't say a word. And that's what most people do. They just don't ever say a word. But I'm not that guy. I will continue to talk and I will continue to bring it up until something changes. I am what I am. Alright, so we're trying to deal with all of our stuff on Marketplace, get our taxes all figured out. We're going to go look at a roof somebody would like us to look at, maybe fix. But that's the claim today. I got taxes I got to do tomorrow. I've been figuring. My head's about fried, so. Gonna take a little break. Truck sounds good. Hear that? That means it's running well. Gonna ship off a couple things we sold. A little hood ornament from a 1948. I think it was whatever the Fleetwood is. Chevy maybe. So, and then we got a Napco. Boy that was sowing seed somebody bought. I think I did lower my prices on both of them. I think the hood ornament I had on there for like 80 bucks, and I offered them a lot lower price and they didn't take it, and I even lowered it even more a week later, and they finally had 8 people watching it. None of them would take it, so I've had to lower some of my prices recently, but stuff's still selling. Marketplace is all screwed up. They are, I don't know what Facebook is doing, but they've violated us for a couple different things. Somebody said it was because we had the word Nerf or the word American Girl, but that's what they are, and they're used toys like a garage sale for some reason. I mean, for $1. For some reason, that's what we were violated for. People couldn't see our posts even for a while. Now, I did post a crossbow and arrows, and so I think that was one of our violations, but we'll never do that again. Didn't know primitive weapons weren't okay, because I've seen guns and knives and bows and arrows on there, but I guess you have to have a store or something for that. I've never dealt with that before, so whatever. But my issue is they put us on restrictions back in December, and then again in January, and it was supposed to be up yesterday, and then they did it again till the 14th of February, all for the same thing. And I'm not getting any kind of a response from anybody. So that's what's confusing. And then I do have some people that are coming on. I had somebody come on and comment, and oh, just wait it out, you'll be okay. And they could look at my business page, see why I had restrictions, and they were able to delete both their and my conversation, and apparently blocked me from seeing them. So not sure what that's all about or who they were, but definitely gonna flag them through other resources, because that's just completely weird, and they didn't help me at all. They basically just told me to suck it up, and whether I did anything wrong or not, that's what I gotta deal with. Well, that's not me. I'm not gonna sit back and just do that. I am going to push this until something gets figured out one way or the other. So that's what we're doing. I'm not sure what that'll detail, but yeah. All right. That's my spiel. You got anything to add to that, Tammy?
No.
Huh?
I don't.
Tammy don't say a word. And that's what most people do. They just don't ever say a word. But I'm not that guy. I will continue to talk and I will continue to bring it up until something changes. Look at it, snow uptown. We're going in to get our taxes done. That's the claim today, so hopefully this turns out all right. I hate this time of year. This town sure looks pretty though. Thought this was fitting for a tax prep place. Here we are, getting ready to do our taxes. They've already decorated for St. Patty's Day, looks like. Got lots of shamrocks and greenery on this side. And on this side, they've decorating for Valentine's Day. Look at this little flower display here. Isn't that pretty? Wonder if she got that for Valentine's Day, one of these people. Look at this mural on this wall.
Did you know Loretta? Okay.
Look at that. This cat. Huh.
He's a biggie.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a couple things and then you're
Such
already
a
done.
big kitty.
Yeah, since I did the W-2s, I could just be taking up my space.
Yeah. I love how he just hangs out.
He does. He's just chill. He's like, yeah, this is my place. You're in my place. You know.
What do you think, babe? Wasn't as painful as you thought?
No.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. At least her attitude makes it better, huh? Because she's always cheerful and happy.
Yeah, she's always. And that's why I like coming to her, I think, the most. Because she's always.
Well, it stopped snowing, so that's good. Yeah, we didn't see her. She's out running the streets. But here's Elizabeth, the mama cat. Yeah, little mama cat. What you doing, pretty green eyes? What you doing, mama cat? You pretty green eyes? Yeah, you're such a pretty kitty. Such a pretty kitty. Yeah, you're such a pretty kitty, mama. You're getting fat. She's always been really skinny. Really skinny. Look at her face, though. She's amazing. Best mouser you'll ever find. She catches moles, mice, everything. And she taught all of her kids to do it too. So we just got back home and there's a big deer right across the road, about 15 yards off the road. And we were pulling up and I pulled past him. He just watched me the entire time. And I realized this is the deer I've been watching on this woods I hunt out by my house. And I had him close enough in, called him in close enough a couple times. Not close enough to take a shot, close enough to get a good look at him. I've caught him on my camera a few times. A gorgeous, matured deer. But I've stopped, and he took off immediately when I stopped. So I finally, by the time I got my camera out, I was put in reverse. I had to take off in reverse to try to get close enough to get him on film. I got a little bit of him crossing the road and a little bit of him running down the field. But they're super fast, super smart, and that's why they stay alive. But exciting to see he made it through the season.
Beginning of February. How's everyone doing? We are trying to sell some of the stuff we think people could use for Valentine's Day. We have a lot of different jewelry items, so we're posting this on different places. Some of it is like vintage costume jewelry, but it's really cool for like fashion photo shoots and things like that. So it's a lot of fun to do and have. Put it on there, and look at some of this stuff. Little dove there. Look at these fun clip-on earrings. That could make a really cool photo shoot. These guys, look at these little dreamers. Those look like fun, huh? So these are all authentically vintage stuff that we've found. A lot of people like them. Some people don't. But we do. I also posted that signed picture. Shipping ought to be pretty fun. Maybe somebody will want it outside of the frame. Signed picture, Jeff Gordon. So, what else did we get? Oh, I like these guys right here. Look at this. 1980. Homemade. Hardwood. Earrings. Can't you just see that on somebody with like a perm and maybe a pop print sweater on or something? $1980s, woo! So could make a good photo shoot. But we also let's see here. Oh, this guy right here. Look this up. And this is wasn't real sure what it was. Tammy picked this out. I thought she liked the piece. She didn't know anything about it. When we got back, we looked it up. It's a Rachel Pally. Can you see that? I don't know why it's trying not to focus. Rachel Pally, but a little print inside. I think it's more of like a makeup handbag. They call it a folding clutch purse. And this is the pattern on it. Faux leather. Yeah, no smell. Doesn't smell like leather. Still very nice. New. The tassel protector hasn't been taken off yet. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. There's no stains or anything on the inside. So they were going for like 40 bucks. We're trying to get, I don't know, maybe 10. Try to sell that for about 10 bucks. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Posting some stuff, and we're gonna go drop a few things off at some friends, like this guy. Pick it up. We know people that collect these, so when we find them, especially for 35 cents, we could probably sell them. They're hard to ship, but I'd rather just give them to somebody, you know, that I know that likes them and collects them. So if they don't have that one, they'll keep it. And I have a couple people that do that, so I have 3 or 4 of them, and we're just gonna go give them to those people and say hi, you know. So that's kind of the plan today. Listing things and visiting people, and maybe whatever else we can figure out to do. Look at some of these. I got all these for free. This one's like in mint condition, but it's John Wayne War Wagon. I take a shot at selling it for free. Jewel of the Nile. That was a good one. And it's in hi-fi. High fidelity. And stereo. Here's the old Porky Pigs. Remember that? The old one? Over an hour, too. Back when cartoons, I don't know, probably nothing. The old Mickey Mouse, old Betty Boop. I don't know if anybody won any of these. Old Donald Duck. Overtures to Disaster. These are all VHS. Muppets. I thought, jeez, how can I let those go? Some of this stuff's pretty cool. I don't even know if they put them on DVDs or anything anymore. I mean, a lot of these they will, but look at that. I Love Lucy. Brand new VHS. Never been opened. This one says 25 cents, but they didn't sell it. They gave it to me. Porky Pig. One of my favorites. Old Yeller. I love that movie. It's a good movie. And then this one I got. I have no idea what this is. Look at this. Allegro non troppo. Music Vision. Now, I know who Music Vision is. It's an RCA Columbia Pictures home video. I do not know what this is. I don't have a VHS. I have somebody else test these. The one I had stopped working. So I go and play them, and as long as they start to play, I assume they're all good. I don't watch it all the way through, but I put that disclaimer on. But look at this thing. Crazy, huh? I don't even know what this thing's about. Wish I could watch it, though. Looks very artistic. This thing's having trouble focusing again. See, look at that. What is that? I have no idea. It's just a bunch of music with some like comic or cartoon art. Odd. And this thing you can probably buy in every format there is, but this is a VHS of cats. Cats. Which I'll probably send this to Tucker and Sammy because they love cats. That's their little, I think, Roo is the black cat. Little Roo. I don't know. I'm horrible with names, but they got a black cat. And, maybe they can just let their cats watch us, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'll sell it. Another Porky Pig. Another Daffy Duck. And Charlie Chaplin, The Gold Rush. 1925. So, yeah. And all this stuff. Nancy Hardy Boys. Those are good books. And then a bunch of Disney's. Got a couple Fantasias down there. G.I. Joe, the movie. That's a good one. So, there's Old Yeller and the Disney Masters one. So, VHF life there. But they do still sell on eBay. That's why I still get them. I mean, people give these things away, or 25 cents, or I don't pay more than about a dime, or a nickel or a dime. But I usually get them free, and I can sell them. I just sold a VHS for $9, but I mean, most of the time they go for about, with shipping, $5. Which I can't even sell DVDs for $5. So, that's why I keep selling them. I don't know how they do it though, because I know people, they can't sell them. I must have the hookup somewhere. I do have to sell them overseas most of the time. I guess people outside of the United States may use VHS more, or like Alaska maybe. I don't know. Got this brand new puzzle. It's not even been opened. National Parks. That's a pretty cool deal. I almost want to do it myself, but I'm gonna sell it. So, yeah. Kind of a slow day today. probably can't see me now because it's way too dark in here. This house is very dark. Like this room over here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. No windows in the kitchen, one in that bathroom and one in the living room with no windows on this wall. On the other side of that is a porch, which has big windows. We should open up that and let the light from in there into here, but very dark house when the lights aren't on. Tammy's in pain today. She's had a headache all day. So 2 days. Yeah, we're going on the 2nd day. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we're praying for her and we're hoping she gets better. This is us out in public dodging the coronavirus. Did you like this video? You see that like button? Go ahead and push it. And subscribe so you stay up to date with all of our adventures. So until next time.
Peace, everyone.
Later, y'all.